Wagwan viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy D&AFOOTBALL. So people, as I saw by the title, we're going to look at the Concacaf team ranking index right now, people. And also we're going to look at the Concacaf men under 17 draw that happened today, people, because we know we can't leave out the under 17, now the under 20 as well, because you know that is where the talent has started going up to be a man. You know, people, so do hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and also we're going to do look around at some EPL games and maybe some championship game as well, and also reggae boys, as a matter of fact, people. So we're going to go through that and discuss it and give you the latest update on these the Concacaf draw after the under 17 men's and also the men's national team ranking, people. So do it the like button, subscribe. Alright. Mark Allen, big up yourself. First man in the building. Message already. Alright. So big up the man in the building. Big up everybody who passing through. Do it the like button. You know? Yes, people. So the first story we're going to look at is the Concacaf men ranking, people. Where we all know that a lot of teams has dropped and some has dropped down, some go up. So it's a vice versa, you know. But we're going to give you the top 10 as a matter of fact. We're not really go past this that much because we know the top 10 is one of the main part we really worry about, where we know that the big team them in CONCACAF, you know. So all right. So they say Mexico in first position and 2024 points, and you have Canada in second place and 1,800. They gain a plus 12 points, and Panama lose points. They drop down, sit in the third position, and US in fourth position. Wow, I never expected US to be in that position so far, but we know that when everything starts up back, they will be going up back the table. It's just a matter of time. But in this present time that we speak, this is where US is in the ranking. So that means you know that US not really hot right now. You know, them lukewarm. And also Costa Rica in fifth position, Honduras in sixth. Not a surprise for me to see Honduras rise to the occasion. They got a 1 point plus, and Jamaica got a 38 plus in seventh position and 1,553. So, what y'all think about that seventh position, people, of this Jamaica national team? Yeah, the US has been a downward spiral for sure. So that is why, you know. But in the eighth position you have Haiti, and also ninth position you have Guatemala, and 10th position you have Trinidad. Trinidad never moved from 10 yet, you know. It's been a while Trinidad has been running off that 10th position, you know. From last year, Trinidad has been running off that 10th position. But Trinidad has to watch out themselves right now, because look who behind them. You have Suriname, who performing in very, very good in the World Cup qualifier, and also Curacao. So more unlikely Trinidad have to watch out themselves, because if they don't perform in these last two games coming up in the last two World Cup qualifier games, then Suriname will definitely pass them out. Yeah, because right now them sit on one. Suriname on 1,282 and then get a plus 75 points. And Trinidad on 1,319. That is not far at all. Not far. You know, but 100 and something that. So more likely, the two more games for Suriname, I think they will each up behind Trinidad. So Trinidad have to watch out for that. You know, because they has been at 10th position for a while now, a long time. I never see they drop below and thing. El Salvador will have a 13 position, Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Nicaragua 16, Guyana, Dominica, Cuba. Boy, Cuba, I don't know how Cuba no rise up yet, because they have a very, very good under 20 team, You know? So, yeah, people want to think about the stands now. I want to think about that because right now it's a surprise. Not a surprise for me to see where Honduras land or Costa Rica or Jamaica, because remember Jamaica have a bad downward spiral in the World Cup and they haven't got through the first round. So that is one of the main things that let down Jamaica and things. So only what bring them up back is a win that they win in the World Cup qualifier games that really bring them up to 1,553. You see me, not far away from Honduras as well, But yeah, people. So it's not a surprise to me to see this standing of the rankings, because we know that teams are not performing, and team who was behind a lot of these teams has been performing in quite a few games. So definitely it's a rising for a lot of clubs, So a lot of clubs, not club, team, national team have to watch out themselves right now, people. You understand? So yeah, people, we're moving on now because the Concacaf men under 17 draw result has taken place today. I think I watched it over after they went live and thing. And the group stage draw, people, definitely. I think it's a round robin game, woman away thing. And definitely you have all the top teams who are in the group, people. So let me take a look at the standing now, people. I'll take a look at the standing. But we're going to go through this first, people. So they said 34th nation will compete for the region 8 spot in next year FIFA Under 17 World Cup matches to be played across 6 venues from February the 3 and the 12th, 2026, that is next year. Official draw is scheduled for October 2021, which is today. And they say Miami, Florida, Concacaf have announced key details about the 2026 Concacaf Under 17 qualifiers. The region FIFA Under 17 World Cup 2026 qualifying competition will take place from February 3 to 12 across 6 venues and feature 34 members association. So I don't know all that part they go already, But I saw the pots, pot 1 to pot 5 and thing. So we're gonna go to the group stage, people. So definitely you have eight groups. You have group A, group B, group C, and D, F, C, D, F, G, H. Right. So in group A, you have Mexico, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Martin, and St. Martinique. That is a 5 team in this group. And then you have in group B, you have Panama, Nicaragua, Guadeloupe, Angola, Dominica. And in group C, you have 4 teams: Haiti, Guatemala, Antigua and Bermuda, Grenada. This group is easy. Haiti have a challenge with Guatemala still. And in Group D, you have Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, British Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos. And then in Group E, you have United States, Dominica, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And Group F, you have El Salvador, Curacao, Cuba, Belize. This are one team. This are one group. I think Cuba can make it out as still because they have a very good team. And in Group G, you have Canada, Jamaica, Aruba, and Cayman Island. Right now, me not think Jamaica go pass Canada still, me tell you the truth. And just remember, people, just one team will be qualified out of each group. So in the last group, we have Group H. You have Honduras, Bermuda, Guyana, and Suriname. That is the last group of people. So what do you think about that one? Because I think that they shouldn't have um you put these big teams in the group stage, no people. I think they shouldn't have put these big teams in the group. I don't really like it still. I definitely don't like it. You see me? They should have made them team waiting on these other teams who to qualify, and then they will face up with them in the knockout stage. But when you have these big teams in these group, people, it's going to be difficult for like all other teams to qualify who were really good enough. But maybe not on the Mexico or the US level, you understand, or even Canada also. So I think they shouldn't have put in these big team in it, people. And the suggestion realize there is an universal law of success that obviously other FAs are implementing. We will continue to chop in standing and other teams will rise above Jamaica. Well, me I tell you the truth, Mark. The people don't want to learn, they're not take key. You understand? So that's the thing I go mess them up because them feel like for them way is just the right way. You understand? So them not going and learn. So hopefully they could take heed and try to understand what really take place in the region because they might continue to feel and to see that they have teams who coaches as a matter of fact who from the local side who coaching the national team. And I don't think that is the right way because these coaches are not fully experienced. They are not having a lot of exposure to really go up against these coaches who are coming in the under 17 team because these coaches who are coaching these other teams are very experienced coaches. So when they come up against these coaches, they will fail. You understand me? So I think that Jamaican really, I don't think they're gonna really make it out at the group stage, so to speak, people. It's maybe going to take a miracle to beat that Canada team, and Canada have players playing all over professionally and all these things. So I don't know. It's tough to decide to see where these teams will heading out because down to Trinidad also definitely will struggle because they have a local coach too as well, and I don't think he could come up against those Mexican coach who really coaching Mexican under 17 team. So it's just a feeling thing, bro. You see me? We constantly doing the same thing over and over with these local coaches. Implement these local coaches into the national team and think that this is the way of getting results. Playing these other team in these group stage, they could win against these teams because when I look at the group A with Trinidad, I think Trinidad could beat all these three teams in the group. But when time come up against Mexico, I think they will fail. You know? Also for Jamaica, I think Jamaica could beat Aruba and Cayman Island, but I think Aruba done very great in their last time. I think Aruba have a decent team. You understand? And to come up against Canada with Jamaica, they're going to struggle against these teams. That is the thing I'm talking about. I understand the people, so I don't know what more else these people could do to understand the full story about footballing and the business of football, because there's no way you could use unprofessional coaches to coach a national team, whatever age group, 17 under 20 or the senior men's team, and expect you're supposed to get a result. You will not get a result. You'll get some result, but when you meet up on the big guns them, you will not make it out. You understand me, people? So it's a tough thing, a tough decision with them people here to really have these local coaches in the team. You see me? I'm watching out for this group too as well. The group F, we have Cuba. I watch out for Cuba because they have some very good copper players at the under 20 level. And I think they definitely have some under 17 players who definitely perform. So I'm watching out for those players. I don't know anything about Curacao as yet, but more likely they will still go for players from Netherlands as well, because I don't know that that is their only options of getting players. And also we should have the Barbados team as well. Very, very good one too as well. You know? I saw them play the other day in the UFC thing, so definitely watching out for them team as well. Panama always have a very good team as well, the Costa Rica and Ireland team. And also I'm watching out for the Honduras group as well. And also Suriname too in that group. So definitely it's going to be some good matchup in this group, people. I could tell you that it's going to be very, very good matchup with these teams, But I just don't believe that we should go back using local code, because who they say is the under 17 coach for Jamaica? Rudolph Austin is the coach for the under 17, but next local coach coaching in the JPL. Boy, oh boy, these people are not getting it, They're just not getting it. I don't get it with them people. I don't understand with them. Big up yourself, Mr. Blake. Manners and respect. Hope all is well with you and the family too as well. Mm-hmm. The people, so we got the people them who just passing through. Well, Jamaica have to beat Canada to go on a certain record. I think Jay going going on a certain record. Well, Prince, that is the only thing I said is the only obstacle in the group. Just as Trinidad as well, because I think that Trinidad could beat those three teams in the group except Mexico. And I same thing with Jamaica. So I think that when we as Caribbean country go up against those teams, we struggle. We actually see that right through over and over every year and every season. These World Cup qualifiers come in the under 17 plus the under 20. We always fail in that area. Yeah, same with TT as I mentioned, bro. Same thing. So it's just that when I get these small teams, you beat them. But yes, when you go up against quality teams, quality players as well, you struggle because you find it difficult to beat these teams. I understand. So that is why I said, people, the way that they are going at this thing here, try to use local coaches who is not fully experienced of certain thing or getting a lot of exposure, they're not going to win against these big teams. I guarantee you that, bro. I tell you the truth. I don't believe they are good enough to really beat this team. I know they will get even 3 points against Aruba and Cayman Island as well. But seeing them playing all these other teams, no, I expect they're going to drop points against these teams. Morocco just won the under-20 World Cup. How many of these players were born in Morocco? Well, that is a thing, Mr. Blake. I saw the highlights though. I never get to watch the game, but I know Morocco was going to win. I heard JD make him comment the other day when me watch it. I say, "Oh, Argentina gonna beat Morocco still," but nah, Morocco just too good. The man them very very good. I watching them when them in the group stage playing. The man them bad, and them anytime them attack you, direct. Them just I go direct, and them very good on the ball. So I tell you, Morocco is a very good team. So watch out for them for the next 5 years. You see them players there? Morocco going to reign in a World Cup. Right now, right now. Big up yourself, son. Local coaches are not US, Mexico, and Canada. Well, that is what I'm saying. These coaches are big coaches who coach big teams. Maybe coach team in the MLS. The education wise is very much top notch. So that is why I tell her we as a Caribbean team and these local coaches, they're not going to compete against these other coaches. They're going to struggle. They're going to falter because at one level, the lowest level, as a matter of fact, you're at the lowest level, coaching at a team in JPL or whatever the case. And you never move from this. So here's your coaches. So that means your mind stuck at one way, so you're not under little exposure, you're not going nowhere else to learn anything else. So when you buck up on big team, what you think going to happen? They will struggle. You see me, people? So that is what I'm talking about. Every year this keep happening. Speaking of young players, Nico Riley get called up for England. Jonah Johnson looks like we're going to lose him. Ebert still not capped by Canada. Well, a lot of players we're going to lose out on, Markle, and it's not only those players. You understand? So it's not surprising if some of these players, because I think that Gennaro Johnson did come and get picked for the national team, and he never get a play and things. So those players we're supposed to look out for to try to push and cap in a national team. Them young, but we not look to that. We're not looking to that. I understand? We rather look different places. Jamaica cannot go to any World Cup until we get rid of the xenophobic and corruption person leading Jamaican football. In Jamaican football. Definitely, that is very much true, Mr. Blake. They cannot go. So for them to go through this group stage this under 17 level, it's not going to work out. They're not going to pass second. I don't think they can beat Canada. Yeah, man, it draw today, Prince. It draw today. I'm going to go through it a while ago. Get the group stage and thing. So for Jamaica to really move from this position, if Jamaica want to move from this position, they have to mean business. We need to get out some of these people in a position who don't really mean the football no good and thing. So Jamaica could move forward, because having these people in this position and not really doing nothing for the football, it makes no sense. So we're going to do the same thing over and over, and we're going to lose games. We're going to have some horrendous performances in group stage, and team going to beat we, and we're just going to compete in group stage and cannot leave out of them, not even any World Cup. So it's sad, people. Wait, Mexico in the group. You know, see that? Yeah, man. Mexico in the group, man. And that's why I tell us it that was difficult for even Trinidad go through and Jamaica. So I never like this. I never like the format them do it still. I just never like the format. Them should have made them other big teams wait on them and knockout stage. Is it? But that is how they do it still. Jamaica will fail to qualify for every World Cup until the foolishness of concentration and hype like local hopes and fit for international standard. That is what they're doing, and they realize they lost, because I heard Mr. Sweet said something on one of them YouTuber at Ballpree TV. Me and the man say he not do everything in his powers to get green on. And if it's the last day that we're going to play in our World Cup games, he will bring in green out the same way. I surprised that him even said that all the time, more to the people, because we need to look for that from him. But maybe he must say that because he want some of the fans them feel good. But we know deep in our mind, he don't really mean certain things. Him kind of slick with the words them to sometime. You see me? 80 might make City World Cup again. Yeah, 80 of the matter of fact, always go far, man. I'm going to give them group breakdown. One them in a group. So you have 80 in group C. 80 Guatemala, Antigua, Bermuda, and Grenada. I think they can make it out. Regardless, I think they can make it. The only big challenge for them still is Guatemala. So far I saw. By I see. So yeah. We Jamaica another outbreak coming when the female senior teams fail to qualify for the next World Cup. Well, Mr. Blake, I said there's a next art fading. Well, me not doubt it, Me not doubt it because right now that gone to the dog. The female team gone to the dog right now. We ain't see nothing going on. Well, Denzel, for sure have work to do. But if I being real, we cannot beat Mexico. Definitely correct, Prince. Definitely correct now because Mexico are a normal team. At every level, Mexico dominate. Every damn level. That's it. Casey Palmer is injured and will be out if we don't have a proper midfield and experienced centre back. We're not winning our last two games. Boy, Mark Allen, for tell you the truth, bro. Playing those two World Cup thing there, that going to be those two games going to be a game because all they need is just 3 points and a draw. And if Jamaica can't get that, Curacao, me know Curacao, I go beat up Bermuda. And also, they can hold a draw from Jamaica if Jamaica can't beat them at home. So right now, it's sticky. Sticky for Jamaica because if Trinidad hold Jamaica at home now, at the Edgecraft Stadium and beat them, Jamaica in a real trouble. So all Jamaica have to just try get a draw from Trinidad. That's all them have to do. But KC Palmer when I ball at them here, them a burn out Markaland. So oh no, them a worry about KC Palmer injury. What them a worry about KC Palmer injury for, bro? Remember say KC Palmer when I play them, you want dash out of the team, bro. You forget? You forget Markaland? ah, Guatemala in under 70 World Cup. This year beat the Jamaica to qualify. So Jamaica never good at that level, Prince. Man never ready. Other low, big up yourself. I deal with Mexico of youth ballers who play very big man in the USL Championship and La Liga. Amex and MLS. Yeah, them very experienced, Mayo. Them very experienced. The Mexican them. They say we're going to World Cup, all right? Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. Other, me I tell you the truth. We just want to beat Curacao at home and against Trinidad. Them have to even get even a point or even win 1-0. And Trinidad going to make it very much difficult for Jamaica to beat them. Tell you the truth, bro. That's it. Mexico of 16-year-old ball that play for U-17. Orange Country. Let's see, linked to Scottish Premier side. Aberdeen. Yeah, bad baller that too. Okay. I know him still. But yeah man, Mexico at all ages Mexico dominate, bro. So it's just that it's so difficult. You see me? And the 18 on KC Farm because there is enough. But no, them are ball now because Casey Palmer injured. But we know that at first in the last from the Gold Cup, we heard that them said they don't want back Palmer, they want to dash him away and them thing there. And we did all have one of my brethren forward for the live. I burn out KC Palmer, belt buckle boss. That man the forward, the man the rate Palmer no time. And you have other fans as well don't like Palmer, but no. Everybody are worried about Palmer injury. But don't worry about Palmer injury fan. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, man. America cannot win any of the next two games with the team of this last window. Well, that I believe, Mr. Blake, because you always make some prediction there, you know, man, and sometimes on points still, you know. But let me see still, because we don't want to see Jamaica not got a World Cup still. 'Cause it's going to be a very much letdown. You see, Mr. Blake, although me don't like the federation, me don't like them, I me don't like what them I do, but it a gonna be messed up, man. You see me? Trinidad play us with 9 starter into them mostly back plus new baller coming in. And new baller coming in, but you have to think about the chemistry and the gel and them thing there. Odell, you see me? Because remember, Jamaica they really have perform that much with the ball at them feet, you know. We just now perform good. Trinidad more position on the ball, passing ability is very much accurate in them games. So sometimes you have to worry about that too. You see me? Mexico is the best team in terms of history. Yeah, definitely. Them the number one man. I think I them the number one for all of the age group then. 2017 and senior. You know what was said Palmer wasn't good. Don't know football. Well, I tell you, other law you know that. Me know you must hear the man them a mention about Palmer. A lot of people about Palmer, brother. A lot of them because me listen a lot of live when me hear them out burn out the youth. And then I say, oh, John no star. Me shake me head. I say, oh, them man are really not like the youth, you know. You see me? So now, them a cry because Palmer come like him as the lifesaver for the midfield. And we have to just pray that Aiden don't catch a knock because he easily get injured, you know. So we just pray say he get a knock. Because problem, not the camp. Jamaica would not have beaten Bermuda in this stadium had the three top players been present with what was put out as a starting them. Yeah, we know them is a weaker team Bermuda that they have. We know that for sure, you know. But Jamaica just not really perform to the level where we expected. You see me? And that's the problem I don't really like. Because we should have performed how many games Trinidad win out of 4 games. Trinidad win one, draw one, lose one. And they have two more to go. Them are Bermuda and Jamaica. And I sure they beating back Bermuda at home too as well. We worrying about a team one game. No, it's not about one game in a Odell. Remember now, them not playing bad enough. You cannot take that from them, you know. You don't know one up I put Trinidad so bad in a brother. Trinidad not playing bad enough, them a play good football, you know. You see me? It's just that Trinidad don't really a finish, they don't have the finishing touch that much. And that me I tell you, Odell. So I just say go. I hear them, but them not understand Palmer rule. Palmer did look good when he played with John Russell because Russell don't play in the middle. And Palmer doing box to box and he not a box to box. Yeah, me know that. And when him play in him role, you will see the best out. You will get the best out of Palmer for true. You see me? As an attacking midfielder, as a cam, as we can call it. You see me? But that's why I mean, listen to some of them now. Sometimes I hear them talk, me just shake me down laugh. Sometimes I don't even continue to listen to the live stream because I don't like hear stupidity. And people now analyze football game certain way pan a level. So I can't listen to them. If then I was available and in we would not have lost the cursor. Well, me did think Nana should have played. I want to Nana the injured one. Or maybe because of the eruption in the camp why them bench him. When Palmer play attacking midfield, he play really good. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that too, because that is his natural position. You see me? And people have it to say him now play good and thing, but him just never in a natural position. Anytime he out on the wide, Palmer not perform because he's not a winger. Palmer is slow and he very much like to dribble with the ball and foot and like to make passes. So the wing on a feel. The wing definitely on a feel. Is it? It's very much Anthony. Yeah, at home. At home, Prince. At home. When it can go, Cup. I have a clue now. I have a clue, bro. But I think they may bring still. Mount Pleasant may bring for win it. Which the Levi got a free now. I think he will give King problem. He have to have a better defender than King to guard Garcia. Well, I think he know the Moscow. CS a no what they think the name? Athens. One of them league there. But I want good league still I'm a perform. But King, me not think we supposed to start King another game there. We need Ethan Pinnock and Bell. And we can use John Greg Lee in our left back because we keep on I leave out Greg Lee out of this thing, you know. And Greg Lee have a very good game every time in play in the left back position. So I think that we're supposed to use Ethan Pinnock and Bell in the centre back row. Or even Nana and Bell or whatever the case. But somebody have to be there. Mm. There's a reason always respectable company asks for qualification plus year of experience. Only speech, JFF, JPL, president slash and Jamaica local football fans stupid enough to use JPL plan. Because they want to make money, because that is their main aim to make money. Because they want to sell players, you see me? So that is how they believe it, and they rather sell a player than to really make Jamaica win. You see me? So the main aim is not about Jamaica. The main aim is about their pocket and what they could earn. Because in their mind, it's a business. So they don't really care about Jamaica, quote unquote, itself. So when you hear them and they utter them rubbish out of their mouth, brother, me have to wonder how them people really do it, bro. You understand? So I tell you the truth. The King is not a starting centre back. What Deshaun Bernard status? Well, I think Deshaun Bernard still he come off injury, but maybe not fully fit. I think he was on the bench for quite some time now. When we look at his last performance, the people do it the like button if you're now coming through. Deshaun Bernard, I don't think he might really make it still in the mark. I don't think he might really make it still because he not go fully fit. He not gonna make it. Uh, Deshaun. I wish they make on this. Levi at Spartak Moscow. Boza from club. Or former club. Everybody doesn't laugh at Richard King. Oh, I look back. Oh boy. Bernard returned December 5. Me know he never fully ready yet still, so he out of it still. I definitely believe him out of it. Bernard out of the picking order. You know him not gonna make it, man. Yeah. King is not supposed to be in the squad if we are talking about selecting a squad on merits. 4-0 win. They are celebrating. Did not close my eyes to the Fed. 5 times he was out of place. Foolishness. Well, you can't tell them that, Mr. Blake, because you don't know. We now watch football that way there, and them watch it from a different way and from a different angle and what they see, and just go for hype things and what the player do at the moment. You see me, but when you're talking about positioning and technical ability on the ball, movements and thing, him not really have that because as a defender, how I see King play, him play like say him don't even know him position because the other day the man in a carousel game, the man I run left in position completely. I mean say what this man I run left in run out of position for? That makes sense. He can ask his passport. They just didn't call him. Well, Michael and I don't know, don't know if you have him passport, yes or no, because we hear a lot of news, but I just can't believe some of them, you see me? So I can't say him have it, yes or no, because I don't know. That's it. But we just have to know, worry about the midfield, Jamaican midfield, and I don't understand why this coach keep calling Lambert, him leave out Lambert in a second window, call him in the first window, leave him out second window. The disturb window, what am I gonna do? I have a CDM player, you shot a CDM player. You carry the man. You even carry Anderson, you have him on the bench. I think Anderson have to start still. If Aiden really can make it out, I think Anderson have to start in the midfield still. Feel like me that give Anderson another in the midfield. Anderson look very good in the last minute in command against Bermuda. He don't look too bad at all. So I would have give him a run. But we need an attacking midfielder. And when we are talking about attacking midfielder, we need some quality. We don't need a youngster we really know coming up. We really can do it. When we're talking about quality, we could say, alright, the likes of DJ and thing. If we just even get DJ in the team, people, me tell you the truth, we don't have a problem of a player to pass the ball to the forward. We would have no problem because the only thing I think DJ work on that already. In work rate, I think he work on that already. He don't have a very good work rate in tackling ability, not really good enough. You know? So I think that he's playing regularly, his fitness level it up there, you know. But I don't know why they cannot call the youth. We don't even mention about Ravel still because we never seen a game about Ravel. But for DJ, definitely, I think this youth should have get a chance in the national team. And in the last part of this qualifier, I think we need a player like him in the midfield. Because if they say quote unquote Palmer injury, who are going to replace Palmer? Who going to get now? Who we can depend on right now? Because maybe we have to go through all them again in a position. King is responsible for the 2 goals JA lost by, and the fools look away to blame pitch and everyone else. That is what they do all the time. They're looking to blame and put the blame on somebody. That's all. All the time. You understand? Mr. Blake, so you're always going to get those kind of reference where they're going to blame this a player should have made the tackle, he should have lost the ball, and all sort of things. And so we expect that. But they're not going to point the fingers on the player who definitely caused the problem. And that are the thing that happen with these people. You understand me? They force up and pushing players in a national team who are really at the level nor the standard because that is how they set it in up. You know, these people in JFF, this is how they set the standard. They don't have nothing in standard in a JFF, nor in a national team. Because if this team did have standard and also merits, we wouldn't have been in this kind of predicament, in this position where we are struggle to beat a team or to break down teams and all these things. You see me? So these people here, you need to left the Jamaican football and move and go. They need to leave out, man. CJFF for the dance angling over Lambert, who has not failed, and Jonah Johnson, who is seen as one of the best young CDM in the world. Boy, it looked like you mentioned that you. I would mention that in the comment section. Oh yeah, Mark, I think Mark Alan said that you they look to go Netherlands right now. And this youth could have come in on the team. Why this youth can't get a next call up? If he's a CDM, why? Because this youth have technical ability good. Because he's playing at the highest level at our Ajax. Why he can't get a call? They now look to that. I say, me telling the people, well, I say, I hope them do the right thing, and win these 2 games, Try win these 2 games because it's going to be a mess with them. That me tell the people, it's going to be a real mess. Because if them can't beat these teams, man, problem in the camp. I'm going to go back and say the same thing with these people and come on YouTube and cuss and all these things. I mean, I tell you, we should never reach in this stage, in this predicament have to try to win the next two games. Then if you don't win them, you know, say we're going to trouble. It don't look good. It definitely look good. And I know when Cresswell face up Bermuda, they're going to wet them up and try to score more goals. And I tell you, we just have to not allow Curacao to beat. Nah. You're mad, print, son. Well, them can't, them do them things still. It can't happen still, you know, but me woulda like that. I wouldn't like that at all. You see me? Head coach. Head coach blood cleat. You not ready, man. Your man not ready for coach Jamaica. I know you're gonna say it's xenophobic and all these other things in the national team now because you want to call less overseas players and all these things. And that really a cause it the division, you know. Boy, me I tell you, I would have said Jamaica racist, you know, as a black country. I don't know if I the right word I using people, but me I tell you, it no look good. Because at the division really a cause the problem, you know, in Nigeria. Because we don't accept other players who born out of the country and have a descent of mother and father is a Jamaican. And that really a mess up the national team, you know. The division and them are people I don't like them set of people because they're not Jamaicanish. Then they're born in Jamaica, so them is not a Jamaican. Yo, I tell you, thing just all over the place. Sometimes I don't even like hear them on them talk sometimes. J win or two next schemes. Then be because three or more of the good players play their best even game budget and that takes us over the line. Well, I don't know if I do that. I'm going to use the best players. Then I say other players are coming, so I like to see who will be the next players. Them will be coming in. Who could win a trophy this season? Same way in Scottish League Cup semi-final. He could, but he might play. King is playing regularly for St. Mary's. I'm benching the pan. He not play regularly. No, play regularly, you know. You understand, people? So, I don't know. I can touch upon some Premier League, you know, people. That was some Premier League games. Eh, what hurt is that all of the players they hype up would have found it difficult to make a Carter League team in the 90s. I said them that difficult to play in the corner league. Me I tell you the truth. Real talk, man. Real meds. And them all put up the local player them against professional players and them something. I hate when them do that. I hate when them do that, you see, man. He going to still get medal like EFL League Two, League Two. Me not count that Prince, so that can go on. Can definitely go on. I tell the people, I tell you that Jamaica in a predicament here, people. It don't look good. Has to be some must win game. And Curious are going to make it difficult. Curacao at away in Jamaica. I think they're going to defend. They will defend and try to get Jamaica on counter. I believe so. They're not going to go all out because a point will be good enough for them too as well. You know, if they draw the game, it will be good enough for them. But if they lose, it could go anywhere. But Jamaica have to win. I will get a point from the next game. When the Trinidad them play first, man. Curacao last. Eh. Mm. Chat about some EPL and all people and close off. Mm. EPL games, people. General Star, Liverpool, shock the world. So, as we see here, people, we have on Saturday, Chelsea run out to a 3-0 victory, and Brighton win 2-1 against Newcastle. Burnley win against Leeds 2-0, 3-all. Bournemouth and Crystal Palace, Man City win 2-0. Sunderland 2-0 against Wolves. Arsenal with a 1-0 win to Fulham. And on Sunday now, we have Tottenham at home, lost against Aston Villa 2-1. Liverpool likewise, lost at home 2-1. And West Ham, I think, yesterday, Monday, Brentford win 2-0 against them. Definitely the game I want to talk about still the Liverpool still because I tell you the truth, people, with that coach here go on with him nah move right. Definitely not do the right thing. The man a start sober slide in a attacking position as we say so. The man have ease up. What happened to end Ekitike? Why the man never start Ekitike? Your leading goal scorer who scoring all the goals then, but yet still he can't make it start in there. Van Dijk and Konate are shit up around at the back. You have Bradley on the right hand side, likewise. Nah play nothing. Perkins I try but he not make it. Cody Gakpo come up I feel from morning. Cody Gakpo waste man. And there is hypocritical, it's for highlighting whisper and Dixon as a reason for the win. When Palmer Lambesical, Beckley and Finnock as the play cover the failures of King and Cap. But see in the thing the game, in the Curacao game, Mr. Blake, them a blame Pinnock. Them a blame Pinnock, Them a blame Pinnock for I think the first goal, Them blame Pinnock. Because see with whisper performance, what I said in my last video, I think that he play a very quiet game, a very alright game still. You see me, but I don't know why them really hype up the thing. So like say it's one of the best performances since sliced bread, you know. But now, right now, Whisper now will get left out of the national team. Based on how you say everything, Whisper and Dixon will get picked right through right now. You understand me? That is what they're doing it. Right. Mhm. I say him have no goal. I saw something about this. Sweet. Me pan me. Yeah, Prince, you have to be careful. You definitely have to be careful when you go on other man's stream, especially Jamaican YouTuber stream, bro. Can't say that as a Chindan against a player. It's not like say you're the on my stream and you just say things that means rain because we know that's toxic and the rivalry. You see me? So you have to be careful when they go on them on the stream, bro. So they will burn you easy with these man because they don't know fit them tragedy right now a whisper and Dixon. So the man they are the best since sliced bread. You see me? So I just say go. They blame Pinnock and Blake. The loser and blame King. They not blame them. I tell them, I see the man who blame Pinnock and thing, but I tell you now, it look like them want to forget what them looking for, because them feel to say starting these players in the national team will get the job done, But they don't know say some unprofessional player them put against some players who were professionally playing some at a high level. They not get it, but they don't understand. Man not playing position. Definitely not playing position. He must play out of position at all times. I don't know why man move like King in the QSO game. This man a move like him is this midfield. I take out all of the position where the midfielder fear play right there. So I don't know. And the coach sit down on the bench and I watch the man I do him stupidness on the field. I don't know how them do it now, brother. I tell you the truth. Man, I hype up some player and they know say them not ready. So that there's much, and everybody else dumb. Pick up yourself, Prince. Me know what come on. Mm-hmm. Man, be careful, man. Can't go past my man and stream and do that, man. J is the only team I play can pass 13 times to the opposition and even get call again. Hey, I think they can make some pass now. A man say King better as a forward. Why? I tell the truth. But man, chat some gibberish in a dog. Man say King a play forward. What a man, them man. So I'm not listen to some of them, I'm not listen to some of them. Me not listen to some of them. Me not really to go on some of them live stream because you can't listen to them. Most live stream watch still are Ryan and JD. And anytime that idiot, a stupidity, a chat by Ryan, she just cut off and go back again. Sometimes I don't like your foolish in a maze. Yeah, but let me see this selection coming up, these people, this window. Let me see what will happen. They say new faces are coming again. Every every window you have some new faces. Every window. We don't have a proper 26-man squad to select players, or even 30-man squad to select players from. This no look good, people. It's really not look good because if every window we have pick players out of this thing here, and we still I get the same result. But this makes sense. Does that make no sense, So right now people may tell you the truth. I don't know. Why may I tell you the only thing that is that The only thing that is they want to go to the World Cup. That is all. Just to get that millions of dollars. That is their main objective, is to qualify for the World Cup. That is what they want, and that is what they're going for. And they're trying their best to get it across the line. And after that, compete in World Cup. They don't really care about that. They only know say them reach there, them reach in a group stage, and them a play. So that are the main aim. They don't care about the team and performance wise, which I care about the team and performance, because I wouldn't want to send me about Jamaica and you're gonna go take all 3-0, 4-0 from team. We not depend that. We need y'all to compete and perform against these high quality teams as well. So right now, they might look for Jamaica go a World Cup. That's all they need. That's all they need, you know. You see me? But I say still in these two last game, because it now got easy on Jamaica side, people. Me tell you the truth. Now got easy because these teams going to make it difficult. Trinidad definitely is going all out. I think they're going to go all out at Jamaica at home. They're not going to sit back. They're going to attack because they have nothing to lose. You understand? And if they get something out of the game, they need to be good on their side. But if Jamaica cannot get something out of that game, we're definitely going to struggle. You see me? We don't have any team because GFF and Speed refused to select their informed players who again all opponent because I require discarding ranks. King, Cephas, Angle, Davis, Dixon, etc. Well, that is what they want. That is what they wanted, you know. They're pushing this thing, you know. This is what they're pushing. You understand me? So them are always want to use all these players, no matter what. Performance wise or not, if they're not starting, the level that they're playing, they don't care. They don't say when they come, they might get them playing a national team, because that is the main aim. You see me? And we now really stick to the task. And that's why I said this coach I want to look a puppet and Rudolph Speed and them. My real puppet. Because him come like say this coach he don't know nothing about the team. He don't know nothing about the players them. And is it true now? These people know some of the players them overseas, them are push them aside. They're not looking at them. They just say, alright, we don't like that player there. We'll bring this player instead. This player can do the job. Norman Campbell will definitely I give a full 100 in team. The man can make back the national team again. We have other players who playing at high level still can't get a pick because they are performing and they're not getting picked. We have Stewart, we have DJ, all these other players who are performing not getting any call up because of what? We don't know. I don't gamble. I bet you when JA failed to qualify the player from the diaspora get the blame. Well, obviously, most definitely they will if Jamaica don't qualify. But we don't want to see that still in a Mr. Blame. I tell you the truth, you know. But we don't want to see it because me want them got the World Cup still, you see me? But I don't know. With either way, if they don't go, JFF still going to remain. If they go, they still remaining. Because they're not going to fire themselves out of that their job there. And they're not going to resign, they're not going to leave because all them write for them what do you call it, memorandum or whatever the case, whatever them care them have them laws and them thing will back them. You know that. So man tell you the truth. The man are not gonna left the football. Never. And Jamaica continue to fail and fail and fail and fail because of these people. Only time you will see them lift up unless some of them dead out. Them time come and them dead out. So that only time you see them lift up. But for now, it don't look like them money are gonna really left the football and say, alright, time coming now, so what? We can go on. No, now look on that. You see me? So I tell you the truth. If Jamaica know what them are do right now, in the next 2, 3 years, I think Trinidad are gonna pass them out because Trinidad looking like they're moving in a direction where really respect and they're looking to get players from overseas and not believe in the local players because they know that the local players cannot bring them where they want them to be. So I bet the next few years from now Trinidad going to do that and compete. You understand? Jamal Gray, this D Johnson are playing at the level that they like Cephas, um, Dixon, Anglin will never achieve. Well, they are not at that level, you know. Mr. Big. Yes, you don't know them players. I don't know why them can't. If them Jamal Lowe perform over the last few games so far for one playing there now Wednesday, and also Gray. Long time I not say I think I'm still, but me say I do have things. Plus Daniel Johnson definitely a perform. So I don't know why some of these players cannot get back a call. And I don't understand with these people. I don't understand with them. Yeah, of course, Chindal is getting new player. You realize them started already, Markalan? I tell you them started already. Them just need couple more bodies in the midfield and in the defensive line. And Chindal good. And even one more left winger. And them good. You see me? The youth and playing at Trinidad midfield still. When I play good against thing there now. The other day. When them play against the Curacao game. I think at the Curacao game, you know. I think them the youth and then Jackie. They play good. Iman thing there. Malik. Man, I tell you that player man, the man impress me a fetch. Love when I play. Feel happy for the youth. A long time I take in the youth, you know. Now, Trinidad government is passing the law to give them access to grandchildren from their diaspora. It should come in effect from November. Yeah, man. I think it's on the tail. I think they passed it already still. So maybe they don't really pass it down yet and things. So yeah, man, it will be in effect, and Trinidad are going to recruit players because they realize that everybody is doing it, and over the years, Trinidad never have these opportunities to get players. While Jamaica did always have the opportunity, but yet still were not making use of it. So I think that Trinidad will make use of it moving forward and getting in the best player because Trinidad has some very good players out there, you know. It's just that we don't know them. But they have players playing all over in Europe, the Netherlands, the Belgium, and all over. So them have players out there, but no, the grandparents' law will pass. So no, they will definitely get players to come and play for them. Because I could remember the last under 20 team that they have. They have some very good overseas players who in academy in the US, Canada, and all over, but up to now we can't see but these players. You understand? And then we go and good in the under 20 qualifier too as well. I think that was last year or year before last. Yeah, so I tell you, Trinidad looking like them mean business. Them want the best players them in, and I think that they're going all out for that. I don't know how Jamaica not really doing the right thing. Every team in Concacaf doing that right now, looking the best players them to come in and use them and play them. But yet still, we are look to fit local players in the national team, but not on the standard at these professional level players. But yet still, when time we put them together, we're not getting the mixture. You won't get the mixture because remember they are not on the level. They are not there to really perform at the level where these professional players is, and that is what are the biggest mistake because we want to fuse them and try to combine them together to perform. You're not going to get the same performances, and that is what we don't understand. I bet if Jamaica use are fully diaspora players who play on the field. Not to say quote unquote diaspora, but players who born local like Luyan Bailey and all these other players but they know them applying in trade overseas. So they're professional. Jamaica will win games without a doubt. But no, we want to mix it. Start some local players in a national team where it don't really make sense. Definitely make no sense. You see me? We are push up these players and then already. We are push up these players and then don't worry the people. That's the thing. That's the thing for we people, may I tell you the truth. But we see it go still, see what we could get out of these two games. You know? See what the squad selection will be like in this next window. Because if you don't select these right players in the people, may I tell you the truth, God have to dip on our side. We have to go walk with Jesus Christ beside we, as a disciple, I tell you the truth. So I tell the people, if we don't do the right thing, we're going to get messed up. And we're going to blame, point fingers, and say this and say that, which I don't know go. So people, here we go on. Now we're in the live stream. The 1 hour or 15 minutes, good enough time in that. You see me? So people, I don't know what's going on. Manners and respect to everybody who passed through with the like button. So this stream and I really have a lot of people. And I know we don't have a lot of people coming in to right now because I think 2, 3 somebody live right now. So we know that go already with these people. But me not really mind how much people they on the live is I know. I understand that is not my priority. So I want to get the work out. You see me? On which planet do you have access to? Malik Madasel and talk about one about and when we call them dunce people are offended, xenophobic, corrupted and dunce is the best definition. Oh boy, Mr. Blake. They will say disrespect them, you know that when I call them dunce. You know? But them always a compare these players and all these things and me not understand why they do that. But they don't like that still. But if them can call the players them overseas England reject, then them deserve of getting that name done because I don't like when them say it either. It hurt me. I tell you the truth. Me not born a foreign, me not live a foreign, but me don't like it. Me don't like it when them call the player them England reject. I hate it. I definitely don't like it. I don't know why these people continue to call the player them England. It's not everyone that they play them say they want to play for England. It's not all the players they want to say them play for England, but yet still they have brought all the players them as reject. Come on, man. People don't wise up. Stop with the foolishness. But we know as we as Jamaican, we not go really to wise up, because remember some of them don't leave the country, and some of them don't know what go on in the next part of the world. They don't go know about Jamaica alone. So they're going to stick to what they believe in and what they think is the right way. You understand, people? So maybe that is why we are in this problem, because some of these coaches, some of these people in Jamaica who is around the football never travel. If they even travel, is maybe with a team or whatever, but they don't know nothing outside of football. What really taking place in other country with football, what they're doing, what is the necessary thing that they're doing to up their standard to international team setup, what they can adapt, what they could bring in their organization to try and enforce certain things and do the right thing. They're not doing that. They just have some set of people within an organization who and professionally not doing the job. They don't have an understanding of how to run an organization, and that is one of the things that messing up this organization, because there are some very much unprofessional people who in the organization are not qualified for the job, and they are doing a set of stupidness, and they're not doing the right thing. So that is why when they get money, they that they don't have a good accountant to really account the money and do the right thing and spend the money the right way. So I tell you the truth, I don't know what we're going to do to get out these people. I tell you the truth. I don't know what we're going to do to get out these people. It will be a difficult way to get out these people, because the way them set it for them to reign and reign and reign till them just feel like say oh they want to give up out of the organization. But I tell you now, time will come, man. The time will come. DJ foolish lead to the player's speed, such effects of reject get taken by Canada and other damn dons and Grove. They said damn dons and Grove. Oh, I tell you, the Blake, oh boy, I tell you the truth, Me just want players them overall. Me want to play them overseas. Like just don't come and represent Jamaica. Just leave them with them team and make them pick the who they want to pick. You know me the life is see that. Just forget about them team and them to come and represent the country and see what will happen with the national team. Because they feel like, having all local players on the national team will definitely get results. They will not. They will definitely not. So I tell you the truth, people. So here we go on. People, once more again, big up on yourself. Manners and respect to everybody. Lanza Blake, Markalan, Sunstone, Prince, all the few them who would taking part in the comment section. Big up on yourself. Appreciate the time. Appreciate the support from you guys. And also the silent listener, Chip team. Big up on yourself likewise. I don't know if it wasn't for all you, it wouldn't be possible to be running this live stream and have a very good discussion. People. So big up on yourself and y'all have a good night. I'm out.